Hey YouTubers, J Money the Golden Tornado here, and today I want to talk about being an artist. So do you want to be an astounding artist? If you want to be an astounding artist, you must take the first 4 steps to being an artist. There are many astounding artists who either live or they have lived in this world. But what is it going to take to make you an astounding artist and, become well known? Don't sit around too long debating on this. But what image can you create, and how are you going to create that image? In these next 4 steps, I want you to think about the steps, and I want you to think about the questions that come along with them and find the answers for yourself. The first step is, what are you going to create? What are you going to create? You may already know, but then again, you might not know. But as an example, I create characters. My YouTube logo has 3 of my creations, and they serve at the beginning of all my videos now. I also create other stuff, which will be going in some of my videos to give you a better experience, and a few other things for other people. But you can create anything you want, like nature scenes, city scenes, indoor scenes, etc., etc. But think about what you're going to create. And also, don't just create one thing. Create many different images of many different things and see what you are better at creating. For example, I always thought I'd be better at creating nature scenes and indoor scenes. I always thought I'd be good at creating scenes. But come to realize I'm much better at creating characters than I am scenes. So, experiment and find out what works for you as far as what you're going to create. The second step is, how are you going to create your piece of art? I use HeroMachine.com to create a lot of my work. I also use Paint.net to put images together, like my YouTube logo. I experimented with so many different things in the past, and eventually I found that doing stuff on the computer is my thing. It works for J Money. But what works for you? Are you good at drawing, painting, sewing, sculpting? What is it that your creative side comes up with? Think about this. Experiment with these different kinds of things, because you may just be drawing and think that you'll be a better artist at just drawing. While later on, if you experiment, you might find out that you're better at sculpting than you are at drawing. So, just experiment and find out what works for you. The third step is, how are you going to present your art? For example, I put my art on merchandise so people can buy it. I enter contests to help improve my art, and people get to see how my art comes out. And I get criticized for it, which is always helpful. And I, of course, help others come up with designs for their businesses. These are just my ways of presenting my work. You can do it however you want. You can host an art museum, you can donate your art, you can sell it at fairs, or you can put it on Facebook and Instagram. The possibilities are endless. Find out what you are best comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with, you need to get out of that box of fear and start presenting it to the world, because you're never going to be an astounding artist. If you do all your art, save it to your computer or put it wherever you want and keep it in a secret place and never show it to anybody. Nobody's going to know you. Anyways, the last step is, who will your art target? Who's going to love what you do? If you do horror scenes, you might be good at creating scenes for movies. Or you might target nature lovers because you love painting trees, or you love drawing flowers, or whatever it is, for the nature lovers. Or you do romantic scenes where a guy and a girl are kissing, or they're holding each other, looking lovingly in the eyes, for those romantic people out there. But look at your art and decide what you created. Get a second opinion from your closest friend. And I hope you don't use your dog, because he might raise a leg and do some art of his own. So what are you waiting for? Get up and get out there and create. Also, the best kind of art is the art you put the most passion into. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This is J Money, the Golden Tornado, signing out.